No, I'm just trying to save you the headache. I don't want anybody to come start bothering you. um, all right, folks, here we go. So one more day out here on the grind, folks. Putting the work, as you know, today is day 366. I start my live a little later today, but um, that's fine. We'll still trying to reach you guys, despite it's a later start. All right. So, like I recommend for each and every one of you to get on the fitness journey, start working out. Oh, that yeah, oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah. So start working out, and you know, you're taking off. All right. So starting the fitness journey. Get out there. Get into yeah. See you later. Yeah, yeah. Get into health and fitness. Start the journey. You know what I mean? And it, it, you cannot go wrong at all on this journey here. This is part of the personal development journey, the spiritual journey, spiritual growth as well. You become more in tune, um, more kind, more peaceful, and more loving as well. You know, so don't forget, folks, to start that personal development journey, the personal growth journey. I hear a lot of talk about it, but the action part is what a lot of people are missing because they are saying, uh, of course, uh, thanks, Christy. Um, yeah, so the personal development journey, there is a lot of talk about it, and sure, we can talk all we want, but there are times when we're gonna have to definitely get up, go out there, and take some actions. You know what I mean? So this easy. I'm not gonna sit down here and tell you how easy it is, especially for me for doing it 366 days straight in a row, and you have to be committed, and dedicated, and you have to be consistent, and that is how you are going to get results, and also that is how you are going to stay with those results, or make those results stick. You know what I mean? So yes, for sure, go out there and get started, and make that life changing decision. You are trying to become a better person. I totally understand when a lot of people are saying that they don't want to, um, they just wanted to be left alone, and they just want to do whatever they want to do. And that's fine. That's okay. All right. But for me here, today's day 366 days, constantly working out. And hi, Minty. Constantly working out, and running as well, push-ups, pull-ups, running, working out. And I recommend more people to actually do it. I understand that some that it is a challenge. Hey, oh, good, all right, that's good to hear from. That's good to hear. So I understand it is a challenge for a lot of people, And I see so many people start on this journey here and then they end up quitting. And I can understand, because if you do not have somebody there with you sometime to pick you up when you fall down, it can, it can become very difficult. You know what I mean? So once you get on this journey here, your health and fitness journey, I want you to stay with it. And um, even on days when you do not want to do it, I suggest you put on your running shoes. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Moonlight, what's up? Welcome back. Good to see ya. I hope, yeah, yeah. How was your day, Moonlight? Thank you very much, Evan. How is everything? I really appreciate that. How is everything, Evan? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I try my best. I really do. I really try my best to make sure that I be a beacon of light and a beacon of hope for me. And oh, that's good to hear, for me and others, because I just want to see the population, or our species as humankind. I just want to see us grow. Yeah, I just want to see us grow, and we eventually we can become better, better people. Yeah, thank you very much. Please go ahead and subscribe and like and follow, so that way we, YouTube can put my video out there into the algorithms, and more people can see it that way, especially when you comment. I think when you guys comment, I believe YouTube actually push the video out there more when, the more comment, the more you guys comment on my videos, is the more YouTube push my videos out there. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, Moonlight fan. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well. You are chill and kind. Thank you very much. I Charlie. What kind of name is that? Is that like a Scandinavian name or something? Henegar? Henegar? Is what's that? Where that name come from? Is it Scandinavian? Uh, yeah, that's a cool name. Yeah, I gotta keep on recording. Hope you have a good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, Moonlight. Take care. I hope you have a good night as well. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. Um. Yes. So yes, folks. Consistency is something that it has to be developed. You have to work on it. It's like any other muscle. Once you keep on working on that muscle, it becomes stronger. So you gotta work on that muscle as well. All right. Yes. Goodbye, Moonlight. Thank you very much. Catch you soon. Catch up with you soon. All right. Yeah. So consistency, folks, is something that you have to work on. It's like any other muscle. Like you go into the gym, you're trying to train your body for, train any one of your muscles, and it takes time to actually develop as well. So let's um yeah, I wish this was something that I could actually teach you, but I believe it's more like something that I have to show you, I think. And this has to done every single day. You know what I mean? We just have to get up and go out there and just do this every single day and over a period of time. And after a while, you will start to get a hang of it. Yeah. So I I don't want you to get discouraged at all. When you fell down, when you are on this journey here, the self improvement journey, when you fell down, for self improvement for me is you raise up your IQ, and also you teach by example. Of course, Christy. Thank you very much. So self improvement for me is you work on your body, health and fitness, work on those, and also work on your mind, raise up your IQ. A higher IQ gives you a better chance, a better shot at improving your life, improving your relationships, improving your friend circle. People will want to be around you. Not just any people, but higher IQ people, people who will open doors for you. Those people will want to be around you and they will want to come into your life. You know what I mean? So a high IQ, hey, crying cowboy. Este vato se mira que tira chingo de vergazos. I cannot speak Spanish that well. Um, so I think you are saying, look at the vergazos. Okay. I think I kind of know what you are saying. Eh, okay. I cannot speak Spanish that well, crying cowboy. I wish I could, man. I really wish I could, speak Spanish that well. It's a beautiful language. I just somewhat, so yeah. All right then. So folks, yeah. So I I wanted to help a couple, help more people, to get themselves from out of where they are right now in order for them to get to where they need to go. And there are some ways that you can get there. And we need to, put in the work. We need to work on it. And right now, I am working on, um, rebuilding my vocabulary. I mean, this dude looks like he will beat us up. Nah, man. Nah, I am not a violent guy at all. I no, I stay away from that stuff. I stay away from that stuff, man. Problems, yeah. Troubles, worries, nope. I stay away from it. I just wanted to sit down and talk with people. And when we have a couple of cervezas, and we are cool. And are you Mexican? Crying cowboy, are you Mexican? As when I used to live in California, a lot of my friends are Mexicans, and they are really nice people. Yeah, yeah. So um, we are going to, we are going to make that change, and we are going to get up from where we are, out of where we are to where we wanted to go. Talking alone won't help us to make that change, but yeah, talking alone won't help us. So we're gonna have to start to take action. And one of the first place I suggest you start is to get in shape, get into the gym. Off the bat, that's the first place I would want you to start, because uh, a strong body. When you walk into a room and people start look at you, they're looking at your physique and they see how you're built. It comes with something called respect. A lot of people most likely will respect you, right? Because of because having a fit body also, they see you as a disciplined person as well, because that's what it takes in order for you to build a fit body. It takes discipline, and it also takes commitment, because you have to be committed to getting up every day and do the work even when it sucks. And you are saying that, hey, I don't feel, got the rain is falling, I don't feel like going out there today. It's snowing, I don't feel like going out there today. It's cold, I don't feel like going out there today. Oh my God, I don't want to get up out of bed because my bed is too warm and comfy right now. And we're gonna have to look at it and say, you know what, to hell with the suck. We're just gonna go out there in the rain, in the snow, in the cold. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna put in the work still. All right. So this is where I want you to start, folks. Start right here in the fitness space. Start there, and then from there you can take it pretty much wherever you want. But if you are a person right now who are um struggling and you are at the bottom, you have to understand that you're gonna have to build yourself up. This takes work. And I understand that so many people, they do not want to do the work. But what I'm saying to you is, you're gonna have to dig yourself out of where you are right now. You just have to. And you are struggling, your relationships suck, you are just living, you are going to these jobs, working these jobs which you hate, and you do not know how to um pretty much leave that, pretty much how to leave that 9 to 5 plantation. You are, you feel stuck, you feel trapped. I remember when I was on there, I'm still on the 9 to 5 plantation, but I have more hope so now than ever. You know what I mean? Your consistency and discipline is exactly inspiring. Thank you very much, Christy. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. So I remember when those days when I didn't have the discipline, I didn't have the courage either to leave those 9 to 5 jobs, which I know was just eating me alive, sucking my soul. Those soul sucking jobs, which I hated. I don't want to be in those jobs. I didn't want to be there, and I didn't know what to. I did not know what to do. I thought I have to stay on those goddamn jobs, and it was just, there were problems for me for a long time, and then I discovered that I can become better than how I was, and little by little, bit by bit, piece by piece, I start to figure out that I'm looking at these people who are successful, and I realize that almost always, some of them, no, some of them don't really take fitness seriously, because I see them. These guys are rich and they look like crap. You know what's gonna happen? The only fun girl is gonna come in and take away all of your money. That's what's gonna happen to you, you fat rich guy. Don't want to get in shape, don't want to get up and go out there and go put in the work to change your life. You have a whole bunch of money, but you are fat. You are a target for a lot of people, and you need to understand that. So get up, get out there, get on the grind, change your life. You know what I mean? Right. So don't let them tell you that the personal development, the self-improvement journey, don't let them tell you anything about how simple it is and it is a cakewalk. No, you can go take all the courses you want. I don't recommend starting with courses. I don't. I just believe that a lot of these courses are, to me personally, they are ripoffs. I don't want to do them. I don't think that they are important to me, especially at this time. I don't think they are. Okay? So here we go. Um, uh, um, Self improvement. What do you do first? What's the first thing you should do? I think I said this many, many times over. The first thing you should do, because I know you are listening to these audios and you hear all these people talking, and you should read this book and you should read that book. I recommend reading because, like I said, you must raise your IQ, but I believe you must work on two of them at the same time. Raise your IQ, work on your body, get into a fit, healthy body, and work on your IQ at the same time. I believe the two combined together can give you a better shot at um, achieving maybe not all of your goals, but achieve some of your goals. That's just my that's the conclusion I came to. Yo, what's up, brother? Good to have you back. I appreciate you stopping by, and yeah. So that's what I believe because I'm having a good day. Yes, my day is fantastic. Today's day 366 days out here on the grind. Putting in the work, and I feel really good about myself, and I'm trying to see if I can help some other folks raise your IQ and your vibes. Yes, raising your vibes and your I like that's for these words. I'm liking these words these days. The vibes and the energy. I don't believe that there are people are just using these words just because they are just words that we like using. I think they mean something. So the vibes and the energy. So yes, raise the energy, the vibes, the frequency. But yeah, when I look at these people, the criminals, I like to study them. and and I notice that a large portion of the criminals, these are like the prison population, a large portion of them, 40% I believe of them, 40%, these people cannot read and write effectively. 40% of the criminals that landed up in jail cannot read and write effectively. And I believe that they are missing something here. School is great, but I don't think the education has been taught properly. I'm looking at it, I'm like, they are missing some things. There are some crucial things that these people are missing. They don't understand, by the time they leave school, they came out can't read and write. These people went to school for years and came out can't read and write well. That tells you something. That's kind of crazy. So we have to know we're gonna have to re-educate ourselves. Fitness must be a part of your curriculum. Must be. You can't avoid that. And I know in school, they used to be, I think back in the 50s, I was looking at some videos or some photos and videos back in the 50s when people were going to school. Fitness was actually a part of the curriculum. When that changed, I don't know. I know they do this thing called PE, or a certain part of the school population will do sports. Those guys are typically fit, but it used to be something that you must engage in. Fitness must be a part of the curriculum because now when you go out there, oh hey Mariah, how are you doing? Good to see you back. So now we're gonna have to reteach ourselves over again. But like I said, you can't just sit down and talk. I am doing well. Thank you very much. I hope your day is going well, or your evening is going well, or night. I'm not sure where you are. If your night is going well. Well, it's 8:48, so we can still consider it evening still. Yeah. So yeah, we cannot just talk anymore, and talking alone won't work. So in order for us to get away from landed up in prison, or ended up committing a whole bunch of crimes, or we ended up acting crazy in the streets, not knowing how to de-escalate anything at all, we're gonna have to work on two things. Like I said, two things I think can help you tremendously. Later on down the road, of course, you're gonna might have to open up a business and start offering products and services to earn money. But I personally believe if we set out on the journey to re-educate ourselves, and like I said, your curriculum, whatever you want to read, because I think this should left up to you. What type of materials do you want to read? What type of education do you want to? I mean, what what subjects do you want to read about? What type of materials do you want to consume? I believe this should be up to you. I think me personally, I believe there are certain topics that we should cover and that will give us a really good understanding of what's going on in this big world here and how we can effectively go around the trap, the system that has been set here for us. There are certain topics we need to study, we need to look at them. And one is um, the relationship, the topic of relationship. I think it should be studied because we need to know how to make friends with people. We need to know that. We need to know how to not just make friends, but how to keep these people around us. I'm not talking degenerates. I'm talking honest, good people who you want in your life, who can open doors for you and pull strings for you, and you can do the same for them as well because it goes both ways. We feed off of each other. Your cup is empty, and today, my cup is full. I help you fill your cup up. Fill your cup up, your cup up today. You know what I mean? So the topic of relationship, I think we should cover that. Not think we should cover that. Geopolitics, because we need to understand what's going on in the world, where all this money is spending. You know, the money is spending in overseas in wars and so forth. We need to understand these things and understand why they are doing this. Poverty, you know, it's the planet is riddled, and covered in poverty because some people decided that they should take more than what they actually need. All of what you just said there, all of it, all of it. But your physical health must be a part of that because I can see, I would call what you have there, it's a curriculum. So your physical health, especially if you are going to be a police officer, you're gonna have to chase down the goddamn criminal. And you don't want to be a fat police officer. You want to be in good shape and tell him, hey, stop. And then you can chase him down. You can run him. So relationship is so important, of course. So that's one of the topics because that's something that they didn't taught us about at all because they didn't teach us how to get along with each other. It took me a long time to understand how important it is to get along with other people, not just to get along with them, but to learn how to get along with them, learn how to avoid the silly, nonsensical problems. Small problems, big problems will make them small problems. Small problems, we just make them known problems because if it's like tiny, something that I think I shouldn't, it does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. The one I am back. Hey, Andres, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope your day was good. Thank you very much for stopping by. Good to see you again. Yeah, yeah. So yes, Kel, dude. Uh-huh. When the school, yeah, yeah. Join the force, man. That's good to hear, Andres. Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's good, man. Join the force, and also, yeah, math and English. The only reason why I don't study math too much is it's just that I do not know what to do with it. That's the thing. So I don't look at math. I have no idea what the heck I would do with math. Believe me, because I don't use it, you know. But if it's something that you use, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Um, but yeah, math is something that I used to love doing them. You know, these freaking algebra, especially algebra. I used to like doing them, and I'm like, am I gonna able to build a bridge one day, maybe? You know, and I stopped doing them, so I lost a lot of that. You know, I don't understand how to do it anymore. I'm sure if I go look at it, I can freaking memorize. You know, start. It will come back to me. But I used to love doing the algebra. I think I go all the way up to calculus at one point. I'm not sure. Maybe I did that. But I used to sit down, go on YouTube. Remember this guy back in the day, his name is what that freaking Pakistani guy called. But he used to come on there and he will teach us math. And he was just so good at it. I thinking I think he has a channel out there right now. Um, Still, yeah, he has a channel out there. Um, Jeez, I forgot what's his name. Khan Academy. That's it. Khan Academy. And this guy is a math genius. He just started teaching people about math, and absolutely, it blew my mind. You know how good this guy was. How good this guy is. Yeah. So I would recommend his channel if you wanted to learn more. This guy is freaking genius. He's awesome. Yeah. So me personally here, I am going to I think I'm gonna start introduce uh yeah, because he is from Pakistan, so he might knows a lot about that Vedic math there too. I'm not sure. You know, he did, but this guy is brilliant, man. I just love sit down. I used to love sit down and watching him just freaking teaching. Yeah, yeah. So I believe that um you know when you have your your curriculum, because I think we should that we must build that must be built. Our curriculum must be built. That means you're gonna choose the topics that you wanted to read, combined, like I said, with the fitness, and this should give you a good chance of getting out of where you are right now, because especially if you are down at the bottom there struggling, God knows I wouldn't want to go back there because it was so painful. I'm good. I will never return to return to that state. It was just terrible. So I am going to start to come out here and start to introduce, you know, you guys to the books that I'm reading and so forth and what I'm doing in order to raise up my IQ. Thank you very much, Blake. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. And folks, don't forget to go ahead, like and subscribe, and like I said, comment, because when you guys comment, YouTube will push my videos more out there into the YouTube universe, and yeah. So yeah, we are going to we want to I want to get more young men out of where they are, because when we are I was once young too. I'm 44 years old almost now, so I was once young too, and I am here by the mercy. Cranko boy, yes, Mexican from the most remote place. Oh, you're from Mexico, okay. Cool, man. I want to go visit Mexico one of these days. I have always loved Mexico. I'm from Jamaica, so every once in a while, when you guys have some soccer match, and sometimes we beat you guys, and most times you guys beat us, man. So, but Mexico is one of my, my soccer team for a long time, man. I love Mexico, love Mexican people, love the food. When I was in California, well, man, I get me some good tacos and some good burritos, boy. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to get more young men on their, on their path. I need them to um, navigate away from this trap that has been set for them. Understand? Because they have set, they have set it, they set up these young men to fail. So many of them are in prisons, and I don't think they understand how they end up there. All they know that they commit a crime, not understanding really what caused them to move into that direction. So these young men, they need help, and we need to help them to get, to move away from that, this, at least escape the system that they have built around them, to destroy them. But when, and I noticed something too. A lot of these men who ended up being incarcerated, they are from single parent homes. Have you heard of the story of the young boy who saved the village from famine with a windmill he built from scratch? You haven't really recommend reading it. Oh, no, it's a book, because I heard some similar stories about people who were doing things like this in places like Nigeria, and even in Palestine. Some people were doing this in Palestine as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take a look into that. From farming with a windmill he built from scratch. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We have to start look at the problems and try to solve these problems. So yeah, free Palestine. I'm not sure if I can say that on my video, because they might come shut my damn video down. I'm not sure if I can say that, but yeah. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm gonna look into that book. Yeah, because I'm fascinated by these stories, by these heroes and these people who have changed lives. I'm fascinated by that stuff, and a lot of these people, the the system decided to take these people out sometimes, because they are saying that these people are too smart, and they are opening other people's eyes up, and then they go after them, and then they take down these people. So we have these criminals just running around doing whatever the hell they want, and with no consequences. And the world, that they are making the world a really tough place to live, when it could be a whole lot more easier. You know what I mean? So we must do something. So we're gonna have to try to do something about that as well. Yeah. So yes, folks, we're gonna have to see if we can start to help these young men and get them on track and have them change their lives, and let them know that there are better ways how to live. Yep, yep, yep. That's it. You know, that's it. Never again. Yep. We're not going back. Never going back there again. Moving forward. Yeah. So we're gonna have to, so one thing I noticed, like I said, these young men who have been incarcerated, and the stats show that these young men, they came from single parent home, so they are raised by single mothers, and I found that very interesting. Right. So these women, when you listen to them talk, I'm not saying all of them, but the majority of them, when they are talking, God, these people, their IQ is so low. So here they are, low IQ people raising up children. What do you think the outcome is going to be? What do you think is going to happen? The effect? Oh, you're going to have low IQ people you put out there into the world who can comprehend what the hell is really going on. And you are surprised when they go out there and indulge in all types of crimes. It's a shocker, isn't it? Right? So these are things that we're going to start point out, and then we're going to have to start showing these folks how to fix it, how to change that program, that the low IQ. It's nothing but a program. That's it is. So it was programming to you to be stupid, to be dumb, to cause all kinds of problems for yourself and for other people. I think that having a father and oh, yes, 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 yes. But me, I didn't really have that, Cal. I didn't really have that, and I'm telling you, after a while, I could feel the effect. I knew something was wrong. It's way later on down the road I figure out, and the people who I start listening to, they mention that, and I'm like, holy crap, my life could have been better if I just have the people, the mentor, because you hear these days, you hear talking mentors and coaches and trainers and all those people. Because we have the internet now, we can actually get information from those people. That wasn't there when I was a young man. I have never seen anybody, yes, for yes, yes. I have never seen anybody who come grab my hand and said, hey, you know what? If you do certain things a certain way, you can change your life. That wasn't the case for me at all. I, that was like on I think I met one guy one time and he told me that, and he said, actually, he said, when does opportunities come? Opportunities come. And I said, opportunities come once in a lifetime. And he said, no. Opportunities come every single day. And he said, I have a book. I'm reading the book. Give thanks, you learn to find your. Yes, I have to search them out. Well, I accidentally stumbled upon them. And then um they have changed my life, and I know, I just think, but looking back at it now, and I can see how the change happened. you know it's a lot of listening, a lot of reading, and also a lot of start thinking for myself, because I realized that I was letting the system that they set up there think for me. This is what you should do. These are the people you should hang out with. This is where you should go, and it never really lead you into the place that where you can have an impact on the world. Never happen. You know what I mean? So here I am today. I wouldn't say I escaped the system 100%, but I have moved away from it. I am happy that this happened to you. God bless. Yes, thank you very much. I trust me. It was the best thing ever happened to me when I stumbled upon personal development. It taught me what I wanted for all of my life. It's called discipline. Some people got lucky and got into the military, and they learned it in the military. Mentors are crucial to a good and smart life, of course, because like over there in countries like in India, they understood this mentor thing. Over here in the West, we don't want anybody to talk to us. We like, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered. Just leave me alone, Dave. And so we are stubborn over here, and those people over there, no wonder why they are smarter than us. When you look, when these guys come to, you learn the sense. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so when you come to when these guys come to the States, yeah, these Hindis, and you realize, and you see that they sail past the rest of us, and we are wondering how. Is because they are smarter than us? Yeah, to a degree, I would say. It doesn't mean we're not smart. It's just because they had a foundation. They had both parents in their homes most of the time. Grandpa is there. They have the priests, or somebody like that, or there are certain structures there to help them, to guide them. And when these guys come here, man, they left us in the freaking dust. This I forgot, it's the Sikh. They are Indians as well. They are some of the most smart, the most brilliant people here in America, because they got something that most of us don't have: a good start. A good start meaning a good family, a family which is, which have high IQ, and mom and dad work together. Over here, a lot of us are just single parents, and we are cooked. you know, Most of us never made it from the bottom. We We're born there and we stay there. We die there. Most of us has never escaped that that bottom there. All right. So it's not easy to do. You see some people do it, and you are wondering, how did they do it? Well, they stumbled upon information that they didn't have, and then they changed their programs, their subconscious programs, and they were able to raise their IQ. That's what I'm seeing here. They raised their IQ, and now they are where they are today, right? So these are things that I think will work for us. But all right, folks, I'm going to get off. It's a little bit late now. It's like 9:09 right now. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening. And I'm looking forward to see you all in a new video. And I will talk to you soon. And don't forget, guys, when you come across my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And bye for now. Okay. I feel that knowing more things doesn't mean that you are smarter than somebody, but just being able to figure things out and develop things with no tutorial or school is a real yes, 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 yes. Bye, Christy. I'll see you later. Yeah. Bye, Ray and love. Thanks. All right. Take care, Kel. I will talk to you soon. Yes, that's for sure, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, some people have a ton of information, but it doesn't mean they are smart. I've seen those people all the time. They act like they're smart, and because they read a ton of books. But when you start talking to them, you're like, what the hell? With your degrees and all that, your degrees, coming off the end of your business card, and you are not so smart. So yes, thinking is a skill, and that's what so many of these people weren't taught to do. They weren't taught to think for themselves, and that's a huge part of the problem. All right, folks, looking forward to see you soon, and I will catch up with you in a brand new video. All right, bye for now.